Which edition of Australian Open of Tennis is organized in 2024? It's 112th edition, option B. Where was Australian Open 2024 organized? In Melbourne, Australia, at Melbourne Park, option A. Australian Open 2024 was played from blank to blank. From 14 January 2024 to 28 January 2024. Option D. Australian Open is played on blank court. On hard court, it's played on cushion acrylic hard courts. Option A. Who won the men's single title at Australian Open 2024? It's won by Jannik Sinner. Option B. And the runner-up was Daniil Medvedev. Who won the women's singles title at Australian Open 2024? It's Aryna Sabalenka, option C. She defeated Zheng Qinwen in the finals. Who won the men's doubles title at Australian Open 2024? It's won by Rohan Bopanna and Matthew Ebden, and the runner-up was Simone Bolelli and Andrea Vavasori. Who won the women's doubles title at Australian Open 2024? It's Su Wei and Alice Mertens. They defeated Jelena Ostapenko and Lyudmila Kichenok. Option D. Who won the mixed doubles title at Australian Open 2024? Su Wei and Jan Zielinski. Option A. And the runner-up were Desira Krosic and Neil Skupski. Who has won the most men's Australian Open singles title of all time? Novak Djokovic. Option D. How many times has Novak Djokovic won the Australian Open men's singles title? 10 times. Option C. Who has won the most women's Australian Open singles title in Open era? Serena Williams. Option A. How many times has Serena Williams won the Australian Open women's singles title? 7 times. Option D. When was the Australian Open tournament played for the first time? In year 1905. Option D. Which country does Novak Djokovic belong to? Serbia. Option B. Which country does Jannik Sinner belong to? Italy. Option D. Which country does Aryna Sabalenka belong to? Belarus. Option B. Which Grand Slam championship tournament is played first every year? Australian Open. Option C. When was the term Golden Slam created? In year 1988. Option A. This term was created in 1988 when Steffi Graf won all 4 Grand Slam tournaments and the Olympic gold medal in tennis. Which edition of French Open of Tennis was organized in 2024? 123rd option A. Where was French Open 2024 organized? In Paris of France option D. It was held at the Stade Roland Garros in Paris. French Open 2024 was played from blank to blank. From 26 May 2024 to 9 June 2024 option C. French Open is played on blank court. It's played on clay court option B. French Open is also known as blank. As Roland Garros option D. Who won the men's singles title at French Open 2024? Carlos Alcaraz Garcia option D, and the runner-up was Alexander Zverev, who won the women's singles title at French Open 2024. Iga Natalia Swiatek option B, and the runner-up was Jasmine Paolini, who won the men's doubles title at French Open 2024. Mate Pavic and Marcelo Arevalo Gonzalez. Option A. Runner-up were Andrea Vavasori and Simone Bolelli, who won the women's doubles title at French Open 2024. Coco Gauff and Katrina Siniakova. Option B. Runner-up were Sara Errani and Jasmine Paolini, who has won the mixed doubles title at French Open 2024. Laura Siegemund and Edward Roger Vasselin. Option C. Runner-up were Desiree Krausz and Neil Skupski, who has won the most men's French Open singles title of all time. Rafael Nadal of Spain. Option C. How many times has Rafael Nadal won the French Open men's singles title? 14 times. Option B. Who has won the most women's French Open singles title of all time? Chris Evert of USA. Option A. How many times has Chris Evert won the French Open women's singles title? 7 times. Option D. When was the French Open tournament played for the first time? In year 1891. Option C. Which country does Carlos Alcaraz Garcia belong to? To Spain. Option A. Which country does Iga Natalia Swiatek belong to? To Poland. Option C. Which Grand Slam championship tournament is played second every year? French Open. Option A. Which edition of US Open Championship of Tennis was organized in 2024? 144th. Option D. Where was US Open Championship 2024 organized? In New York of USA. Option D. At the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. US Open Championship 2024 was played from blank to blank. From 26 August 2024 to 8 September 2024. Option A. US Open Championship is played on blank court. On a hard court. Option A. Who won the men's singles title at US Open 2024? Jannik Sinner, option C, and the runner-up was Taylor Fritz, who won the women's singles title at US Open 2024. Arena Sabalenka, option B, the runner-up was Jessica Pegula, who won the men's doubles title at US Open 2024. Max Purcell and Jordan Thompson, option B, and the runner-up were Kevin Krawitz and Tim Putz, who won the women's doubles title at US Open 2024. Jelena Ostapenko and Lyudmila Kichenok, option D. The runner-up were Zhang Suai and Kristina Mladenovic, who won the mixed doubles title at US Open 2024. Sara Irani and Andrea Vavasori, option A. Runner-up were Donald Young and Taylor Townsend, who has won the most men's US Open singles title of all the time. All of the above, option D. Switzerland's Roger Federer and USA's Pete Sampras and Jimmy Connors hold the record for most US Open titles 5 times, won by a man. Who has won the most women's US Open singles title of all time? Both A and B. Option C. USA's Serena Williams and Chris Evert 6 times. They have won it. When was the US Open Championship tournament played for the first time? In 1881. Option A. Which Grand Slam championship has highest prize money? US Open. Option D. Which country does Jannik Sinner belong to? Italy, option B. Which country does Arena Sabalenka belong to? Belarus, option C. Which Grand Slam championship tournament is played at last every year? US Open, option D. How many Grand Slam championship tournaments are played every year? 4. Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon and US Open. Option C. Which edition of Wimbledon Championship of Tennis was organized in 2024? 137th, option C. Where was Wimbledon Championship 2024 organized? In London, UK, option B. At All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club in Wimbledon of London in United Kingdom. Wimbledon Championships 2024 was played from blank to blank. Option D, from 1st July 2024 to 14 July 2024. Wimbledon Championships is played on blank court. On grass court, option C. Who has won the men's single title at Wimbledon Championships 2024? Carlos Alcaraz, option D, and the runner-up is Novak Djokovic. Who has won the women's single title at Wimbledon Championships 2024? It's Barbora Krejcikova, option B, and the runner-up is Jasmine Paolini. Who has won the men's doubles title at Wimbledon Championships 2024? Henry Patton and Harry Heliovara, option A. The runner-ups are Max Purcell and Jordan Thompson. Who has won the women's doubles title at Wimbledon Championships 2024? Taylor Townsend and Katrina Siniakova, option A. The runner-ups are Gabriela Dabrowski and Erin Routliffe. Who has won the mixed doubles title at Wimbledon Championships 2024? Jay Zielinski and Hasisu Wei, option C. The runner-ups are Santiago Gonzalez and Giuliana Olmos. Who has won the most men's Wimbledon championships singles title of all time? Roger Federer, option A, he is of Switzerland. How many times has Roger Federer won the Wimbledon championships men's singles title? 8 times, option D. Who has won the most women's Wimbledon championships singles title of all time? Martina Navratilova, option B, she is Czech American. How many times has Martina Navratilova won the Wimbledon Championships women's single title? 9 times, option C. When was the Wimbledon Championships tournament played for the first time? In year 1877, option B. Which country does Carlos Alcaraz belong to? Spain, option A. Which country does Barbora Krejcikova belong to? Czech Republic, option A. Which Grand Slam championship tournament is played second last every year? Wimbledon, option B. Who has won the most women's Grand Slam titles of all time? Margaret Court, option C. How many times has Margaret Court won the Grand Slam women's singles title? 24 times, option B. Who has won the most men's Grand Slam titles of all time? Novak Djokovic, option D. How many times has Novak Djokovic won the Grand Slam men's singles title? 24 times, option B. Which country does Novak Djokovic belong to? Serbia, option C. Which country does Margaret Court belong to? Australia, option D. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.